Good morning. Welcome. Monday morning. My camera's a little fuzzy. So, welcome. And whether it's morning or evening or afternoon, blessings on being here, showing up, taking some time to settle and check in with yourself. Today we'll do something a little bit differently. So I'm just going to add a topic. So we are going to move through the energetic system of the chakras, the 7 main chakras. There are many chakras throughout the body. They're really just kind of energy portals, pathways, vortexes. And in relationship to the idea of wealth or money or abundance and how we relate. And so sometimes just touching into each center and its perspective or its way of relating to the world. And when we tie in with the wealth, we'll just get to see. It'll just be a play to see if you can get some deeper awareness on what's happening in your system. So the centers are, first chakra, perineum, right, our base. Second chakra, and I'll go deeper into the relationship with the relationships when we go deeper in. Second, I'm just giving you more placement. Second is center of the pelvis, so center of the body at the level of the sacrum, center of the pelvis. Third is solar plexus, so center of the body just below the diaphragm or below the rim of the lower rim of the rib cage. Fourth, level of the heart, center of the body. It's center. Front to back, side to side, center. Fifth, throat. Sixth, third eye. And crown. Right, center of the throat, center of the body, center of the head, behind the brow, center of the skull, and the crown. Right, so if we think of these vortices of energy, right, that the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth have these kind of front and back kind of energy. But if we think of the torus, right, that we are a torus, toroidal flow. So from perineum to crown, extending up and around and down and back up through the perineum. So flow in every direction. So from in to out and out to in, from top to bottom, from the kind of horizontal in and out and in all directions. And that each chakra has that same quality. There's the front and the back, and the crown and the base are kind of expressions of each other, different ways. So basic, the first is our physical form, very basic. Second, more of our emotional feeling center. Third is our mental belief center. Fourth are that bridge between the physical, right? Our lower centers are more our individuality, not without relationship, but more of how it flows through our expression as a human. Fourth is that bridge between the seen and the unseen. Voice, expression, what we're bringing forward into form. Six, our vision, our higher vision, not vision eyes, but vision, higher vision. And seven, our connection to all that is around us and is also our blueprint for our form, this incarnation, this timeline. Okay, just closing the eyes. And feeling your seat on the ground or on a chair. If you're laying down, feeling your body, the back of your body supported. Even if you're sitting up, can you also feel the support of either your chair or your back? Feeling the verticality if you're sitting, but feeling that line from perineum to crown through the center of the body. So in front of the spine, center of pelvis, center of abdomen, of ribs, of neck, head, extending up and extending down, down towards Earth, Earth star, planet Earth, and even through, as if threading through the Earth towards the atmosphere of the Earth, to stars. Keep moving out, fields of stars, and moving past planets, galaxies, universe, multiverse, to fields of stars. Source, the source of all of life, whatever word you choose to use for that. And then moving from source to metaverse, universe to universe, galaxy, solar system, Earth, perineum, up, second, third, solar plexus, second sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown, soul star. Again, atmosphere of the Earth, solar system, galaxy. And your up and out may not be as far, or your awareness might not touch as far out into source. Source might feel closer in. Just notice. Galaxy, universe, multiverse, source. Notice what you feel. And again, we just found a line. So then expanding out, as far out in all directions, and down and back in. It's kind of weaving from source around, above, below, and coming back in, and even along that central line, maybe finding source within, or maybe deeper in. Does it feel like a welling up from inside or radiating down and through you? Or both? Or all? And just in this place of feeling nourished, touched by nourishment. So if we reach out into this sense of divinity, source, the vastness of the universe, light, and we let it move through us, as us, and out of us, as light. And then before we get too expanded, let's just bring in the idea of wealth, abundance of what does wealth mean to you? Is that money? Is that riches of confidence or feeling full of spirit, of love, of light? And let's also just bring in the idea of money, this currency, this exchange we as humans use. And let's just thread that idea into the first chakra, right? Our physical expression, our physical form, but also our relationship to security, stability, our home. Also connected to survival of the species, safety, tribe, our place, home. And feeling that relationship of the first with wealth, with money. Feeling resistance, feeling openings. Notice your breath, notice images, any awarenesses, and that feeling safe and secure. Health, physical place, your skin, your bones, your organs. And second chakra. The center of the pelvis, more sensuality, sexuality, but also worth, our sense of our emotional center. So also our sense of our own worth, our self-esteem, our creativity, and feeling just into your second chakra, your enjoyment of life, sensuality, your ability to sense, to touch into, to connect to create with life. And again, let's thread in that quality of wealth, riches, money, abundance, whatever that means for you. And notice what arises: images, resistance, change in breath. Places of flow, of desire, of intention. But if you hit resistance, acknowledge it, feel it, learn from it. Maybe the desire for other will appear, the opening. Third chakra, our sense of our identity, our self-esteem in a different way, our beliefs, our will, our autonomy, power, dominance, strength, mind, mental, body. our beliefs, just feeling into that will, power, authority, mind, concepts, beliefs. Just feeling your baseline for that. And then threading in that quality of wealth. I don't know if you notice the first and the third are much more, let's say, grid-like or structured. If you think of the matrix of the mind, or even the matrix of the body, just the alignment of the cells along those patterns, the mind patterns. Second, more feeling, more emotional, more fluid. What are your beliefs around wealth as we thread that in? Abundance, money, currency, numbers, power, self-esteem. What are the beliefs? And notice what you notice. Notice resistance. Notice any negativity, fear. Or beliefs that feel rigid, locked in. Notice your breath. Maybe even a desire, an opening, a relief, an untangling of a knot. Fourth chakra. Again, just your baseline. That bridge between your individual expression and your more universal expression, right, where we connect, where we relate, where we start to feel the collective. Also our area of relationship, relating to others, also to ourselves. Sympathy, forgiveness, compassion, trust, love, emotional love, universal love, peace, and relationship with another. Just feeling that baseline in you. And again, always noticing the tightness, noticing the flow. And this is a little bit more of a fluid center. No structure. Threading in that concept of wealth. Threading compassion with wealth. Emotional love with wealth. Sympathy. That's wealth, the currency, money, abundance. Notice the sensations in your body, the feelings. And noticing resistance or flow. Noticing collective qualities. What is yours? Maybe what isn't yours, right? As we start to kind of feel more of the universal qualities. Fifth chakra, throat, voice, bringing things into form. Speaking things into form. Manifesting. Also, our ability to hear the truth when spoken. Singing. Creative impulse and alignment, divine will. Feeling that quality within you. And almost a sense of individuation within the universal. Right? We kind of move from the physical up. You could also think of it as moving from the divine down into form, into the body. And bringing in that quality of wealth. Right? There is more structure in this form that, again, bringing things into speaking things, intending things, manifesting things. Wealth, currency, money, riches, abundance. What does that feel like? What are the images? What are the sounds? What do you hear? What do you see? What do you create? Sixth chakra, third eye. Notice color, sound, image, all resistance and flow. Again, resistance and flow. And then sixth chakra, third eye, vision, intuition, inspiration, telepathy, understanding, inner understanding. Or neutral or dual awareness. Trust in what we are seeing. This is almost the space of no desire, no preference. Closer to the and more fluid place. Let's get another more fluid quality. Notice color, sound, vision, visuals as you thread in or just catch your baseline. Also an angelic realm. Notice color, light, clarity. And again, threading in that quality of wealth, riches, abundance, currency, money. What do you hear? What do you see? What do you understand or intuit? Insight, higher sight. Noticing wobbles, resistance. Flow. Understanding. And threading in that quality of wealth. And then crown, seventh chakra. Consciousness of oneness, knowing, wisdom, all embracing, knowing, direct knowing, knowing without of intellectual property. Consciousness of oneness and connection to oneness. Wholeness. Feeling your baseline. And then threading in the quality of wealth. Whatever words work for you, money, currency. Riches, abundance. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? What do you know? What do you intuit? Noticing resistance, noticing flow, understanding. And then just letting, right, maybe just touching in 7, crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral center, perineum. And just a sense of that thread, a golden filament threading through each chakra, again connecting to source above and below. Just this golden filament, these lights, threaded through these lights. Any final awareness. And maybe just a sense of integration, maybe an honoring of your guardians and guides, the sun, the stars, the moon, the planet, the waters of the planet, the nation of trees and rocks and animals, kingdom of animals, and any assistance. Again, avatars, teachers, to support you to integrate in any tending, clearing, cleaning, any opening. Right, creating some fluidity and also letting it land in the places of structure and what we kind of bring into form in this life, what we bring into form in our work, in our beliefs, in our body. and that influence on our emotions, our relationships, our intuition. A clearing of love and a clearing of light, or a filling of love and light. It's an integration. As a settling, as a seeding, and a releasing of what is no longer ours to carry. Released to be composted and digested where it can. On the earth, the mycelium, the rays of the sun, the fertile soil. One hand on heart, one hand on belly. Maybe if there's a final, there's a clarity or a statement, and I am wealth, or a new belief around wealth. I know, I see, I speak, I love, I believe, I feel, I embody. Whatever word comes. Namaste.